Hello. Today I'm filming the long-awaited, by probably it's just me because I've been really wanting to film this video. I will be doing my mid-year binder tour, and it's my first binder tour on this channel. So I will actually try and put timestamps on the video. So if you're not interested in all the collections, that's totally fine. You can just skip to the one you're more interested in, or I will have them in the description listed with all the groups that are in its binder, because some of my mini binders have multiple groups each. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna go through them in order of how I updated my binders most of the time in the video. So I'm gonna be starting with BTS, then moving on to a.c.e, then doing my miscellaneous groups and other old binders, and finally TXT, because I have the most stuff for TXT. So okay, I'm gonna get started, and I will also try to kind of like go through what's on the cover of its binder and like how I store things and how I collect for every group. So it'll be fun. I don't know, I'm very excited to be making this video, honestly. So we start off with my BTS of the 7 binder, and here I have this little, I don't know what to call this, like it's not really a standee, maybe it's a standee, that came with the 2018 summer packets. Now for BTS outside of albums, summer winter packets are just my favorite thing they produce. So this is here, and I kind of like this kind of plain simple binder for them. BTS are in white binders, that's the color. Other binders, no other group has white binders. So that's the BTS thing. And to explain a bit more about how I collect them, so BTS are an old group, and what I do with most of my old groups is I will collect my bias fully for album stuff, or if that bias is also considered an old bias, I will collect them more thoroughly, but I'll get into that as we go through the binders. But yeah, for old groups I do at least one full group set per era. Now that might not be the case for groups that are, let's say, less expensive to collect on BTS. For BTS I do try to be quite strict, and I only do one out of 7 set per era. So this is my 7 binder. Here at the front, as you can see, we don't have album stuff. We have things from the 2020 winter package in Finland, which is generally my favorite thing they've ever done. Again, outside of music. So it's here at the front because of the slow winter packages, and just generally the way I store things is I go kind of like chronologically, but also by order of preference. So for example, I love the winter packets, so it goes first. It doesn't really matter that it happened before a lot of their albums. It's just how it is. So those were to explain, as well as flipping pages, these are photos, a Note 7 set that came in this little envelope in the packets, and this is an accordion that I just cut up and put here, and it has like images of Finland on the back. Isn't that cute? So that's that. And then this is last year's winter packets that was in Korea. So winter packets 2021, and it's made filler for this. So that's that. It was again an accordion that I cut up and put here. And now I'm moving on to album stuff. So this is their second album, Are You Late Too? And if you see this little star sticker, it means that is the PC that I actually pulled. So I pulled Jin for this one, and yeah, I'm just missing Yoongi and Jimin, because I think I'm missing for most of the albums if I'm missing someone. And then I'm missing Mountain Lion, Good Luck to Me. And then this is The Most Beautiful Moment in Time Part 1, and I pulled Hobi. And then for this one, I'm not collecting the group card. I do collect group PCs if they kind of fit my binder aesthetic, if that makes sense. This one is like a different size to the rest of them, and I didn't want to get it because I don't like how it looks, so I made a lot of filler. Oh yeah, I also just try to make kind of like aesthetic fillers like that to fill any gaps, like this one. These are not the best ones. The BTS binder are the first ones I made, so I might have to change them out eventually. But yeah, this is The Most Beautiful Moment in Time Part 2. And then Young Forever, put this beautiful Jimin. And then Wings, which was actually the first set I ever completed, and I pulled this beautiful Suga one. And this is my favorite group card, it's so pretty. And then You Never Walk Alone, it's Junie. And then this is complete, I'm so excited. For Love Yourself, I did one version. So like if there's multiple versions of an album, I do only collect one version, which is normally my favorite one, and obviously like everyone else, this was my favorite one from Love Yourself Hair, which is the all version. I don't plan on collecting the lenticulars for these because they just go for a lot, especially the O one, and I know I'm not gonna ever get it, so I didn't want to commit to collecting the other ones and like not having one. And if you can see, I put these fillers in sparkly star sleeves, but I don't know if you can tell with my lighting. But anyway, they might pick up at some point, it doesn't matter. And this is the dear version version Y that I collect. And I have Tez busy on the way from Japan, so I do these placeholders when I have something confirmed on the way. And then this is Love Yourself answer version S. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite day6 set. I really want to complete it. Yeah, this is Persona version 4 that I did. And then I also did the postcards, the mini postcards that they had. I'm sorry, this is my favorite filler ever. My sister made it for me. Absolutely genius. And then move on to BTS World, which I put here because the chronological order, it was released after Persona. So I consider that an album, like a proper Korean album, I guess. So it goes here. And then for mode 7, I did version 3. That's my favorite one. And then for B, I didn't really collect any random PCs. With the Essential of the Deluxe version, they gave out an day6 set. This is the set from the my god, the standard, no sorry, the essential edition. And normally I do age order with leader first for most of my groups, but for this set specifically, I kind of flipped around Jungkook and Tae, because otherwise they would be facing the wrong way, because women are soulmates and they just had to be facing the same way. I'm not annoyed about that, it's fine. But it's okay. And then this is the group card that came in the day6 set of the deluxe edition, so I put that here. So that's that, and I find that very funny. But yes, enough butter. I did the Pieces version, and I actually got 3 copies of the album, because at that point I started like collecting a bit more seriously, so I got into the buying multiple copies of albums game. I don't necessarily recommend, but anyway. And then move on to a couple more day6 sets that I have. So for proof, I will not be collecting random pieces, by the way. I will just be storing the day6 set that comes in the, is that a standard edition, I think it's called? The big one. I'm gonna go, so it's not here yet, so I haven't set up for it or anything, because I don't really need to worry about collecting anything. It's a set that comes with the album, and I quite like it, so I don't see any reason to like go out of my way to collect the day6 stuff. And I'm also considering, I don't know if that will be the case, but if all members now release solos, I would probably like to do a page, like kind of like another 7 page with 1 photocard per member from their solo stuff. I think that would be fun, but that's like for the future. And I didn't specify, but like Hobi is my bias, so I collect him fully. No, well, not fully, but at least for album stuff I do collect him fully. So yeah, I will definitely be collecting Jack in the Box, but that's for the hobby binder. So yeah, this is my Army Bomb set from the Army Bomb special edition, and I also put my membership card for, I think it was the 5th membership. I put it here because I didn't know where else to put it. So it's here now. And then this is from the Season's Greetings 2022, so from this year. I just love this day6 set, and I decided to keep it, and it's so beautiful. Like every single one is absolute masterpiece. And then I put this year's membership here as well, because again I didn't know where else to put it, so it lives here. So pretty. And then here I need to make fillers for these as well. I stored 1 set of Polaroids from the Deco kit that came out a couple months ago, so that's that. And then I did 1 day6 set for Dalmajang. I basically just picked my favorite one from their non-selfie PCs and just put it here, and I cut up one of the holders to make a filler. Yeah, I don't normally collect full member like tour stuff, but for this one it's so pretty, so I decided to do it. I've used the code, by the way, so just so you know. So yeah, and then this is like where some real clown moves happen, but basically I absolutely love the 5th fan meeting concepts and like those mini PC sets, and I really like mini PCs and like how they look in an 8 pocket when it's complete. This is one of my favorite things. So I decided to do a 7 for those, and I'm not doing too badly, but like I haven't really worked on this for a long time. So that's Namjoon is done. Jin is almost done. He's my favorite, by the way, because like his hair looks so good in this suit. And then Yoongi is done. He's so adorable. And then Hobi is also done. And just like this purple light is so pretty. Then Jaemin needs some work. Tae is done, which I'm very thankful for. JK almost done. Looks really good. Actually, yeah, I could finish this. Yeah, and these units are nearly done. And then this is where the tragedy occurred. I don't know why this set is so difficult to collect, but it is. I mean, I guess maybe because it has like Tae and Jaemin and Yoongi probably, but I don't know if I'll be completing this unit ever. I might just give up and just complete this one, but it's fine, not a problem for right now anyway. So that is my the 7 binder. Oh my god, this is so dusty. Okay. Okay, ooh, that was loud. Moving on to probably my biggest binder. This is my hobby binder. It's pretty huge. Let me just go through the cover really quickly. So these 2 postcards are, this is from the Icon, I believe it was 2018 that they did this one. Could be wrong though. And this is from a collab they did with Mediheal. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't really collect collab on promo stuff for hobby. I used to, but I dropped those collections, so this is one of them that I kept. They kind of fit the vibe. This cover is a bit of a mess, but it's fine. And then in this top loader, I have a fan sign page. I don't know if you can see, it's signed. And I just put this thing here to cover his name. And the reason why I have a top loader here is not really for the sign page, but for this, which is, these were like kind of like confetti type things that were like thrown, I guess, in venues for 4th fan meeting in Japan. So there were different versions for it, maybe with a lot of messages in Japanese and like the sign. So this is not like, this is printed, it's not hand signed or anything, but it's kind of like a little bit rare and a little bit like, I think like a fun thing to own basically. So yeah, this is obviously Hobby's version, this iconic hearts, so that's here, and I think it's super cute. So yes. Okay, and then to Kin, we have a mini poster from the 2020 Season's Greetings. Again, Season's Greetings and kind of like exhibition stuff, winter packets, summer packets are kind of like my favorites. So again, I've put them at the front here. So we have Season's Greetings Lentiga. This was the random inclusions for the 2020 Season's Greetings, and this is a 2019 Festa accordion postcard that you got all the members, and I just have Hobbies one from the individual kind of like concept suits they did from their like solo songs or solo projects. And then moving on, it's 2 Season's Greetings things. So this is the random inclusion photo from Season's Greetings 2021, and this is the postcard that came in the 7th set of Season's Greetings 2022. This is the random inclusion film strip that came in the Winter Packets 2021, and the postcard that came in Winter Packets 2021 that came in the 7th set. And then these ones here, so for these sleeves, these are 3 pocket sleeves normally. But I cut them up to make them into 2 pockets because otherwise they would stick out of the binder, and they fit photograph like sized postcards and photos, printed photos I guess I should say, perfectly. So I really like to store them like that, and I really like to play with like different layers in my binder and how I store things. I think it keeps things like fun and interesting. These are from the annual exhibition, and this is season 1, like that. And then I put the vertical ones here, so then we start with season 2 with this one. I'm missing season 3, but I would like to get it eventually. So that's that. And then I move on to album inclusions. So these are his 2 bookmarks from School of Affair. I didn't do any of the sentences for School of Affair, you might notice, but because I don't really love these, so I just only got Hobbies one. So we got the Army and an Arms Out version, and this is the reprint version of the special edition one. And then this is Love Yourself series. This is actually the first ever photocard I pulled, and I got it from an album when I was in Seoul. And I had just gotten into BTS and I didn't even know photocards were a thing. Hobi was already my bias, so I was just very blessed all around. But yeah, so this is my first ever photocard. So yeah, where was I? Okay, so this is Love Yourself Hair. We got version L, V, and E. Love Yourself Tear, version O, U, and R. Yeah. And then Love Yourself Answer, we got versions E, L, and F. So the ones I didn't do got a 7 for, I just have Hobi. And then this is Persona, Move the Soul Persona, we got versions 1, 2, and 3. Then this is BTS World. This was a Luggage Tag pre-order benefit from Weverse. So that's here, and this is from the limited edition. I believe this came in out 7 set, and they're like harder plastic IDs. And then this is the coupon card that came in all the regular albums as well. That like had a coupon, like a code for the game basically. And then this is More for the Soul 7, so we got version 1, 2, and 4. And then we move on to then they started doing a lot more like lucky draws and BOBs and stuff like that. So this is B. So for B we have Universal Music Store Deluxe Edition Lucky Draw. Then here I would like to eventually own the Sunwave Lucky Draw for the Deluxe Edition. I was gonna go for it, but it kind of just everything fell apart. So I don't think I'm ever getting that, honestly. It's a big mess, but it's fine, that can happen. Sometimes I've mostly had really good go experiences, so you know, something was bound to happen at some point. Anyway, this is the M2U for the Essential Edition. This is one of the other 7 set pieces that came in the Deluxe Edition, so this is Hobi's one. This is his random selfie that came in the Standard Edition. Sorry, the Essential Edition, my god. And then this is one of his round 1 lucky draws for the Deluxe Edition, and this is the Weverse pre-order benefit for the Essential Edition. This is the M2U round 2 for the Deluxe Edition, and then this is the Hard Hollow Japan Fan Club lucky draw for the Deluxe Edition. We made it. And then we move on to Butter. So as you might have noticed, by the way, for Hobi I don't collect every single thing for every release when there's more things. Basically I just collect my favorite things to just fill out a 9 pocket and call it a day. That's what I prefer to do. So you might see me storing film strips like this throughout my binders. Basically I just cut the bottom of the top pocket so that I can store it like that and have it like facing the right way and incorporate it in a 9 pocket, which I really like doing. I think it's very fun. And also that meant that I didn't know where to put my little message card, but that's fine. Okay, so for Butter we have the Weverse POB that you got with every single album that you ordered. They came in a little tin. Then this is the Pieces version of the album. This is the random PC. This is the Weverse Japan pre-order benefit, and these are the lucky draws. So we got Soundwave, M2U, and Power Station. Nice and simple. Okay, and then this is, look how nice the backs are for Butter. I love it. And these are this is the page I've set up for a proof. I don't have my albums in yet, they're coming in a go, so I'm waiting to see what inclusions I get and like Weverse POBs and stuff like that. But I've already secured and have on the way his 3 lucky draws and his Weverse Japan pre-order benefit, like the Hard Hollow one. So those are on the way. So very, very exciting. Then move on to Japan stuff. Here I'm missing his Blood, Sweat and Tears flyer, so we start with Tower Records flyers. So this is the Mic Drop DNA Crystal Snow. So I have them all in like chronological order, like I would with anything. Then we have Face Yourself, Airplane, Part 2 Fake Love, and then Lights, Boy with Love. And then at that point they stopped doing flyers, which is so annoying because they didn't finish at an even number and it's driving me crazy. But here I believe this was a oh my god, it was a pre-order benefit postcard for Map of the Soul The Journey. So see, yeah, so I just put that here to kind of fill in this gap. I don't love it, but I don't have enough to put it either, so it's fine. And then in here I'd like to eventually have these kind of like photocards that they did for the older Japanese albums. I believe there's 4. So the one I have right now is the Lights For With Love one. So that's that. And then move on to his Japanese PC. So we have, as you can see, I need to work on this quite a bit, but so far I have Normal Dream, Danger, For You, Run. And then Youth, Fake Love, Airplane Part 2, Lights. And then these are, let me think, so this is the Map of the Soul 7, The Journey. And this is the Japan Fan Club one, this is the Standard Edition one, this is the UMS one, this is the UMS btob. There's another Weavers btob that I'm missing that goes for so much money, and it's basically this photo shoot, and I'd really, really love to have it one day, but that's not for right now. And then this is what happened with BTS The Best. They had 8 photo cards across 4 different stores. It was a lot. But let me just attempt. So I have them in chronological order in terms of the comebacks. So let's just go through them very quickly. So this is the regular edition, Japan Fan Club, UMS, and then this is the Weavers Period of Benefit, Weavers Japan, I should say, 7net, regular edition, Japan Fan Club edition, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, now move on to other things where this portion of the binder is quite messy. So basically this was one of the dividers in the Memories of 2021 photo book. Yes, no, Memories 2020. Memories 2020 photo book. So I got this thinking I should just put it in my binder, not thinking that Memories actually has three rings and my binder has 4. That's okay, so it lives here now. That's fine. Okay, so for these 2 things, they are Blu-ray random inclusions, and this from the 5th fan meeting Blu-ray, and this is the 5th master Blu-ray. Then move on to my very, very small DVD PC collection. I'm not very concerned with like going back and collecting his older DVD and Blu-ray PCs because those are like quite difficult. So I'm just taking my time with them and kind of like trying to stay on top of current releases. So we've got 5th Master Magic Shop DVD, Memories 2019, Winter Packets. It's technically a photo book, but it lives here because I don't know where else to put it. So that's Winter Packets 2021. Memories 2020 DVD, Memories 2020 Blu-ray, Map of the Soul 1 DVD, Map of the Soul 1 Blu-ray, and then this is Sobuzu DVD, and I'm currently looking to secure his Sobuzu Blu-ray, which is so cute. Okay, and this one's double-sided. And then we move on to, this is a postcard that came in the Blu-ray of Map of the Soul 1. This 6 pocket page, let me explain. So this is where concept book PCs go, basically. The reason for that is because I want to secure his lenticular from the Wings concept book, which is quite tall to go in a 9 pocket, so I figured a 6 pocket would be the perfect way to store it. So I put the rest of them here. So these ones are all from the Map of the Soul 1 concept books. So we have these 2 transparent ones. I believe this is the root version and this is the clue version, and this came in not 7 sets in its book. Then this is the root version random selfie and the clue version random selfie, and this is the lenticular that you could get in random if you got the set. And as you can see, I pulled that one. I'm very blessed. Then this is a completely random page of things. So this is a Festa Moodlight thing that I probably am not going to keep here, but I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's 2017 or 2018, but I'm not 100% sure. This is the Japan Fan Club related thing. Again, do not quote me on this. It had something to do with joining the mobile fan club, I believe, at like a certain time. Or not. I don't really know. It's cute. I have it. Like in general with hobby, I just try to get whatever catches my eye, kind of. So I try not to be too strict about like having to collect everything and things like that, because there's just so many things. But yeah, so this is in the Soup season 2. This was a wallet that Weavers dropped randomly on day of the Not 7 set. So this is Hobby's one. This is the Polaroid that came in Season's Greetings 2021. This is the card ticket for hanbin side. It actually has my name at the back. I haven't been, but I had someone go with my name. Anyway, just like insane behavior. And then these two came in the Festa calendar from last year, and this is the card ticket that was given out as a gift as an Note 7 set if you bought an online ticket to stream Map of the Soul 1 online concerts. So yes. And then this is this year's the Icon collab thingy where they had a binder. So the Icon binder. So I have hobbies, PCs. There we go. And this is another random page. So we got his Deco Cute stuff. So this is the double-sided PC that came in Note 7 set. This is his random PC. And this is the from the other of the 7 set of Polaroids. And then these ones are collab stuff. Again, I said I don't really collect collab stuff anymore, so this is all I have at the moment, and this is all I'm keeping. So this is Tilsung Cider. I just like it, it's very cute. This one I pulled myself. It's from like a contact lens case. I just got it, I didn't even know I had a PC inside, so it's kind of like special, and I love illustrated stuff. And then this is from the Samsung store. I got this from the London one. I went myself, so it's kind of special. It was a very fun day, so I'm keeping that one. There we go. These are the set of postcards from the Hype side the first year, I suppose, from the museum. And then this is just a postcard that came, again, Note 7 set from 2018 Season's Greetings. Then this is the pamphlet, leaflet, one of those two words. They came in this year's Season's Greetings 2022. And I have this side facing, this is the back, and you can like unfold this and it's basically a poster, but I just really like that concept of hobby, so yeah. And then, so for tours and masters, I keep them all in chronological order in this section of the binder, and I only start collecting from the Wings tour final, because I just really like pocket-sized items, basically, and the older ones, I don't love a lot of these PC sets, so I don't really want to commit in collecting them, basically, so I'll start from here. And the same person that has my B lucky draw also has like this entire set of the final PCs that I claimed from them that I don't think I'm ever gonna see, so I just need to find them again, basically. That's fine. This one here is technically not from the tour set, but it came in a concept book, sorry, an essay book, so its member had a separate photo book that came with this PC, so it goes here. And there's also a lenticular that I don't know if I'll ever get because that was quite rare and expensive, but yes. And then we move on to Love Yourself World Tour, then Love Yourself. See, I'm confused because the backs are the same, so I don't know. This is also Love Yourself, but I think this was the first version. This is the second version, basically. This is Speak Yourself, I believe, Japan. And then I also keep masters and tours like together because I just put them in chronological order. So this is fourth master, Happy Ever After, the message PCs, and I don't have any of the photo cards yet. Work in progress. These are the cloud cards from, sorry, I said message PCs. They are message PCs, we call them cloud cards for this release. So these are the cloud cards from the fourth master, Happy Ever After, sorry, fourth fan meeting, Japan. So there we go, and I have some of the PCs. I'm working on this set. Then this is fifth master, fifth fan meeting, as you saw already having the 7 binder. So I only have fifth master here, and we're not doing great. These are different colors, so clearly one of them is fake. Maybe both of them are fake. This set is notorious for having lots of fakes, so I don't know. I can't make any promises about finishing it, but yeah. This is Speak Yourself, the final in Seoul. There we go. And then this is the Map of the Soul, the cancel tour tragedy. And then these are the message cards from byeongkwan. I did not collect the mini PCs because they're basically the exact same concept as Map of the Soul, and I don't love the concept to begin with, so I figured one set is enough, basically. But these are super cute. Then these are Map of the Soul 1. Map of the Soul 1 postcards. They came in a postcard book. This is Sozu, so the 6th master. Here we go. And then these are the Sozu postcards that again came in a book. I mean, I have Hobby, and then this one was one of the covers because its member only had one postcard and I needed something to put here. Then this is Dalmajong, which is neither master nor a tour, but they're mini PCs, and they go here naturally, and they were released after Sozu, so they're next. So that's that. And then Dalmajong also has 4 postcards actually, again from postcard books, but I don't know any of them. I just need to get them. So yeah, and this is Permission to Dance on Stage LA, and the postcards from the postcard book. Then Permission to Dance Seoul, so it's those ones. This one came in a set. If you bought like the set of, I think it was 4 packs together, and you got this 37 selfie set. And then this one is a message PC from PTD LA, but I actually put it here just to round off the 6 pocket page basically. And then here are like special merch PCs that came with Tourism Masters. So we have a passport case for Love Yourself. I believe this was a luggage tag, I think. And then this is the Speak Yourself, the final ring, and then Mop of the Soul ring, and then a byeongkwan portable charger, Mop of the Soul 1 backpack. And then this is actually a PC that came in a 10-pack set. If you bought a 10-pack set of Sobuzu PCs, and you got a Note 7 set of the selfie. So this is Hobby's one, and this is one that came with a pajama. Yeah, so this is Note 7 set. The pajama, these are his 2 Army Bone ones, so version 3 and special edition. And then this is I believe this came with pajamas as well, which was for the B album merch, and this was from the Butter album merch, and it was a cardigan. Then we have his 2 Transparent in the Soup one, season 1 and season 2. These are Magic Shop related, but like I actually forgot where they're from. But I believe like all the members were holding different letters and they spelled something out, and I think it was the day 1 or day 1 and day 2, or one was Seoul and one was Busan, but I do not quote me on this. These are his hanbin side, like for the first year ones. There's 4 more that just came out, and I have them on the way. This came from a puzzle. Normally I wouldn't collect this, but it was Dynamite, and we didn't get a lot of Hobby Dynamite, and he's iconic, so I got this. Again, it's transparent, so I put a pink paper behind it. These 2 tiny PCs came from the Festa calendar last year. This is one of those like army membership, army merch box membership thingies, and I think it was maybe the 3rd one. I'm going back and forth whether I want to start collecting these or not. They just have a new one like every other month or something, so it's I don't want to commit to that either. So that one's here, it's cute. This is his McDonald's one. I know I said I don't collect collab stuff anymore, but like I could not get this. It's just way too funny to me. These 2 came in the little Wishes merch. It was kind of like an advent calendar thing where it had like 7 boxes that you could open inside. So this was the 1st one, and this was the 7th one, and they're all in about 7 sets. And this is a random 6 pocket that I have here for things that only fit in the 6 pocket. And this is a message PC from Permission to Dance on Stage Seoul, which I don't know where else to put. And then this sticker came from the same merch box as this one PC that I have, and it's again Dynamite Hobby, and I love it, so it lives here now, I guess. And these are his what is it called, his Little Wishes postcards from the postcard book. Here's 2, and this is the 3rd one, and this is a 4-card photo that again came in on the 7th set. And this doesn't look great at all, but I don't know where else to put it or where else to put here, so this is what's happening now. So yes, this is a mini poster that was part of the 2019 summer package. And then this is a secret verse. This is a secret section of the binder where I collect some stuff from my entire bias line of BTS, which is obviously Hobi, and then Jungkook and Namjoon. And yeah, I don't have anything to say for myself. I just sometimes have moments of weakness. So like these 2 photos, they came in the 7th set in the Memories 2019 Blu-ray. Yes, so I have Hobi and Jungkook, and then these ones I believe were like from the Speak Yourself movie. So again, I got Namjoon, and this was the 1st season of In the Soup. I just look at the scripted energy, like, you know. I had to get it, so that's that. And then I have this bias line set from New Year's Eve Live, the New Year's concert from last year, where BTS took part. So we have Namjoon, Hobi, Jungkook, and the group. This is one of my favorite group photos ever. Look how cute they all look, and like so happy. And yeah, anyway, I need to move on. I can be freaking out about every single thing. Anyway, these were from the Festa calendar from last year, so I kept my bias line and their units. So I got Namjoon and then his unit with Jungkook and Zayn, Hobi, his unit with Tae, Jungkook, and then the group. I love this page. I think it's so cute. These card tickets were from the, I think it was 5th, but it could be wrong, from the BTS Cinema merch kit, the first one I ever joined. So I can buy slime for these. They're like very big, so they don't really fit in the 6 pocket either, but they live here, they're fun. This is, I'm obsessed with this. I love 6 pocket pages, I have to say. So these are holo tickets and they came in the Map of the Soul 1 DVD in a Note 7 set, and these are from the, I think a 6th, right? 6th membership kit, but again, I could be wrong, it could be 7th or 8th at this point, but this, the most recent one, the office theme one, because I think they really literally just released the previews for the next one. Anyway, these ones, that's that. I don't know, this is a very random 6 pocket. These are from the Icon, the previous, was it 2017? Why did I forget? 2018? That seems more feasible. 2018, let's say that. So we got Jungkook, Namjoon, and Hobi. I just got this because they're 6 pocket items and I just like them. And also because I collected from the photo books they did in the beginning of, I believe it was 2021, with the Icon. I collected bias line for these, so I have everyone's sets. So I got Namjoon, Hobi, and Jungkook, and they were, each member got 5 of them, and then this came from the OT7 set that was in the OT7 version of the photo books, just to round off like the second page. And then here I also collect IDs. I find them very cute. So ID photos for all of them from Season's Greetings. I don't have Namjoon's for these first 3. I need to get them, and I also have been meaning to make little ID holders for them so they're not just like floating in space, but that's a work in progress. Like this one, you know, they'd be cute. Sorry, I should have said what they are. So we got Season's Greetings 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and these are from the office theme membership kit that I just mentioned, which I believe is the 6th one, but I again could be wrong. These are message cards that came in the Butter albums. I just need to get Namjoon, so I don't know why I didn't. I just pulled Jungkook and I wanted to keep him, so I thought I might as well do bias line, and yeah, I need to get him. And then these came in a set of OT7 postcards if you got the 2 versions of the Map of the Soul 1 concept book, so in a set. So I have my bias line. These ones are 2 pockets that I just cut up and punch extra holes in, so they just like lay like that on the binder, which I think is very fun. This is a completely random page. This is basically the only time my bias line has been in a unit together in a tour, and that was Speak Yourself Final. And there's another one which I want to get and put here because I really, yeah, it's a monumental occasion they're ever in a unit together. This is from the Wings. I don't know which version, to be honest, like at all, but it's the black one. Yeah, there you go. I bought a set of these, and I pulled this Jungkook, and I will never let this photocard go. It is so cute. So that's that. And then these are 2 army bomb PCs that I think came in like random sets with other things, and I just kept them because they're super cute. I already have this again, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't let it go, but yeah. This is Namjoon's Map of the Soul Special Edition Army Bomb, and this is Jungkook's version 3. And these 2 pieces came in the 7 set in the Beta Deluxe edition of the album. And then I don't know what this is, like these are the 2 Polaroids from the 7 set of the Season's Greetings from last year, which I regret not keeping 7 for. I don't know why. Anyway, it's fine. And then this one is from the 2019 summer package. Back here, you notice this in thick like cardboard. Basically back here I used to store the little random mini photo book inclusions that came in the winter summer packages, but I decided to take them out because they were just like collecting dust in here and I wasn't really flipping through them, and now they just live in myself. So yes, hobby binder. So moving on, next old group, we're doing a.c.e. They're in a smaller binder, as you might notice, an A5 wide binder from B&D that holds 6 pockets for photocards. and I just put some stickers from stuff in here. Actually, I think I need to zoom in a little bit. Okay, again, I'm doing the thing where I put things in order of preference, so there is no reason for the set to be first, but it is first. And yeah, again, the 6th pocket I filled with like an aesthetic filler that I have made. And these pieces are from the Stevie Aoki remix of Goblin that they did. And I'm missing Dawn still. So this came from Beat Road, and they came with a re-release of their light stick. Unfortunately, I didn't buy it at the time, which I really regret. So I've just been collecting the photocards on their own because I love them. That music video is so beautiful. So yeah, I think it's my favorite ace. 47 set. Oh, 7. God. 45. We'll move to 45 now. So yes, this is from the second membership kit. This is my membership card. And we got 1 and then 2 sets. And this came with a group card. And then this came from the photo book. The members photo book. They had 4 sets. So they are here. 2, 3, and 4. These were Season's Greetings 2021, so they're second Season's Greetings. Got that. These are clear pieces again from the same Season's Greetings, and I've put different color paper behind them so they look a little bit nicer. And these are the ID cards that came in the same Season's Greetings and the little envelope they came in. This was Season's Greetings this year, so Season's Greetings 2022. There was the office theme and also like domestic, I don't know. And these are the IDs that came with it as well. And then now move on to album stuff. So for Ace, again, because they are an old group, I collect at least 1 full group set per album. Now, as you might know, Ace, their older albums are all out of print, so it's quite difficult to get their older cards. So it's a little bit of a mission to be able to collect even 1 full group set for them, but I'm committed, so let's say that. So the first one is Adventures in Wonderland, and as you see here, I have a smaller page because this was a 4-member comeback, because Tan was a member of the temporary group UNB. I can only have my bias byeongkwan for this one, and then move on to Undercover. So I have Tan and byeongkwan. I haven't been saying their members' names, disgrace. This is the Mask Squad one. When I don't have a full set, I don't make a fillers as yet because I want to see like what the vibes will be basically. So this one doesn't have a filler yet, you just cut up the paper. And I have June on the way. I had Dawn on the way, but he just got cancelled. I'm really sad, so I don't know what happened there. But yes, and then from here on out I am complete. So we've got the Butterfly Fantasy set, and then from the last 2 albums, Siren Dawn and Dear Iris Changer, I did more than 1 set, but that's fine. So we've got the mixed around 1 POBs, and you can see I was buying a few albums. And then these are 1 selfie, it's Remember. These are the first press Polaroids. These are the lenticulars. And then move on to Dear Is Changer, and again this is around 1 Make Star player benefits, and these are Polaroids, and the limited edition group 1, and then a group set of selfies, and again with a selfie group 1. So that's it. And a tiny, oh, you didn't see him the entire time. I have a tiny byeongkwan here. What's that? And then for Ace, I also collect fully my bias byeongkwan for album stuff and a tiny bit of some POVs. I have this Make Star round 2, I believe, from oh my god, from Changer. There we go, the heart shake one. So that's that. Here I just, as you can see, this is very DIY. I cut this out, there's a little pocket, and sewed it together for his random bookmark inclusion from Butterfly Fantasy. And then this is the first page of POBs, and that's all I had for POBs from byeongkwan. So this is one from Butterfly Fantasy. This is again from Changer, and he has the unit with oh my god, with June, who is my bias wrecker. And this is from Make Star as well. And then this is another Make Star one from Siren Dawn, and it was a fun time that was done on his birthday, so he's wearing the little birthday hat, which I think is super cute. And then this is an MMT POB for the Remember Us photo book. So yeah, and then this I believe came in like a tour photo book, maybe the Europe one. I'm not sure. I don't know. I really like this, so I got it. It says this lives here. Then we start off with Adventures in Wonderland, which, as you can see, I have like almost zero progress for. Apart from this one PC, beautiful. He has so many photocards, and just, yeah, the older ones are just a struggle. But yeah, and then move on to Undercover. No, sorry, the Mud Squad. I don't have anything for Undercover. I only have the one PC that is in the 85 set. So yeah, so Undercover, I have, sorry, the Mud Squad, and this is a btob as well that I put here to fill in this cup. And then I have one more on the way from Mud Squad. Let's start moving it. And then these are his Butterfly Fantasy ones. Oh, sorry, let me move it up. There we go. And then Sarin Dawn selfies, Sarin Dawn double, no, sorry, more selfies, and then lenticular, his other version lenticular, and then these are the double-sided ones. And then these are his Polaroids, and I made this little Polaroid for him. And then these are his two Polaroids from Tanger, and also his like limited edition one, or no, sorry, his like first press limited something Polaroid. And then his two selfies, and then just some more fillers, and that's that. I stayed on with my A5 binders. This is another B&D binder that I keep my enhypen collection in. So as you can see, I collect sunghoon. There's a couple of the groups in here, but the biggest collection is enhypen, which is why I have sunghoon on the cover. This PC is from the anniversary, the anniversary acrylic frame that they did for their debut anniversary this year. So that's from that. It's very cute. I have a couple full group sets for enhypen. I don't alt them, but I did What's Island, and I have a special connection with Sunghoon because I'm also into figure skating. He used to be a figure skater, if you don't know, so I was very like not determined. I didn't do anything, but like I was really just hoping that he would make it, and I really like their music. So yeah, they have a special place in my heart. So I have a couple of extra things for them that I wouldn't necessarily collect for a non-old group, but in any case. So this is a postcard that was a POB. I believe it was a Weaver's POB for Dimension Dilemma, and this is the hardest version. So I bought their deco kit last year, or like, rather it was called the Gugu package, and I love it so much. It was so nice, and I really wanted for that to be the one thing outside of albums that I collect for them. But because my old groups, TXT and BTS, actually had one this year as well, I wasn't able to also get enhypens. But the first one will always have a very special place in my heart. I think it was superior to all of... No, actually, this is pretty good, but anyway. So I kept one set of Polaroids here, and this is my entire bias line, Sunghoon, Hisung, and Jake. So that was very cute. The reason why I had to keep this 47 set was this Jake. So, oh my god, Jay. This Jay with the bread. So yeah, and I don't have Sunghoon's one here because I have refused PCs. But enhypen is, I think, the only group that I don't store their PCs in Fansand order. I store them in age order. I don't know this preference, because then that keeps them bias line in one page basically. But anyway, so I have that, and this is the group Polaroids that I kept. And I also kept their stickers because I think they were just so beautiful. I don't know if beautiful was the right word just then, but this is very funny to me, so cute. And then don't ask me. Sometimes I am weak. So that was a little Hisung page. But yes, my main collection is Sunghoon. So this is his Dawn version postcard from Border Day 1, their debut album. And then we have the Dawn version PCs. I haven't gone through this binder and put star stickers yet for the pieces that I've pulled, but I have pulled him a couple times. So I don't know if I can I think I pulled this one. Anyway, yeah, so this is Border Day 1. The Dawn version, and this is one of his Google packets Polaroids, and this is the Dusk version, and another Polaroid again. These are the app version set from Carnival, and this is a hype version, was from a hairy version, and again it's selfie, concept, and lenticular. And these are the Fever POB PCs, so they were the second round of Weaver's POBs that they released during that era, and you could get unit ones and then also member selfies. And I really want to get his one because I just love Fever. It's so good. but I'm really happy to have these as well. So yay. And look at the hole at the back, so pretty. And then this is the down version, and then move on to Dimension Dilemma. So I have all of his selfie pieces here. So this is the Odysseus version, Hybris version, and Scylla version, and this is his Weaver's POV. And then these are the hollow ones. So we've got Odysseus, Hybris, and Scylla, and this is the Weaver's POV for the very package of this album, which was Dimension Answer, but I didn't know what else to put here. So there's also the jewel case one. I believe they were called, I don't know if it's the Essential Edition, I think it was. But those are like really expensive, so I don't know if I'll collect them. But yeah, that's for the moment. I only have his normal photobook album ones. And then this is his Dimension Answer page. So we got the no version and the yet version. There we go. And I actually pulled this too. So yeah. And then here I have Hanbin, who, if you don't know, was also in Ireland. He's now in Tempest, and I really love Tempest as well. And Hanbin was actually my Ireland bias. So yeah, these are his Polaroids. So this is just the debut album, and it still needs some work with this collection, but this is the It's Me, It's We by Tempest. And this is the It's Me version, I believe. Yes, and this is the It's We version. These are the first press hollows. Yeah, I am still missing quite a few, and these are the Digipack version PCs. I actually joined a go for his M-Wave signed album. No, not his, it was a full group signed album, but you could get a PC with it, and I built it, and I traded him for Hanbin, but I don't know what's happening with that trade. I'm a little bit so hopefully I'll have his M-Wave one, but I don't know if I will. We will see. And these are 2 of his units, and I do plan on collecting the rest as well. I'm just, that was rude, a little bit behind, I was gonna say. These are my 80s pools. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I think I've decided I'm gonna like start collecting my biases, which are these 2, as you can see. Yeah, these are the first 2 albums, and then these are Goes a Join very randomly. This I believe was Makestar round 3 and was Wonderwall round 2 or 3. Anyway, don't ask me, it's fine. I pulled him from a Super M album. I want to collect 10 for Super M, but that's for the future. And this is the start of my Stray Kids collection. I used to just collect Changbin, and now I want to do more, but this is going to be a work in progress, so I'm not even going to try to go through it right now. Thank you. This is another enhypen binder that I have, which, as you can probably see, is pretty terrible, but yeah, I'm on a go for a B&D binder, so I'm just waiting for that to come in, and then this will also be in a B&D binder. They're already in B&D sleeves, but yeah. So in here I have my post Taemin collection. I do want to collect Taemin solo stuff, but it's just for the future because he's quite difficult to collect. So yes, I collect yuqi from i-dle. i-dle are my top girl group. So this is one of her leaflet thingies from I Never Die. It's right here. And yeah, so we got, oh yeah, we got the debut album, then we got I Trust here, and then the group first press Lenti, not group, sorry, the unit that she's in, and then Dumdy Dumdy. This is from I Burn, but she drew Dumdy Dumdy, so I put it here to kind of fill it out a little bit. This is I Burn, and I'm missing one of her pieces from that. And then here I've completed the I Never Die pieces, so the selfie pieces, and these are the mini cards that they did, and I want to put 2 POVs here. And then I also got, oh, I actually pulled Soyeon's leaflet thingy, and I just put it here as a divider because I got her solo album, and I kept my pools, my one single photo card and a couple stickers to fill out a page. And then Minhyuk solo as well. That one is also from I Never Die, and these are solo album inclusions, so lenticular 2 album PCs, and this is a Makestar one that I got from a go because it's just so cute. And then here I move on to Jayas of On and Off, so he is my on and off bias, and I try to collect him fully for album PCs. I don't have anything for the first couple albums, as you can see, but then we start off with Go Live, spin-off, my name is actually complete. and then City of On and Off, Popping, and finally Goosebumps. As you can see, I have a lot to still get for him, but that's okay. I'm not stressed. Here I just run out of fillers, honestly. He has so many PCs, but it's fine. And that's it for this binder. I think I might move day6 to this one, but we will see. Okay, and now we move on to my other olds binder. So this binder, I collect my other two old biases. It's yuqi from day6 and minhyuk from btob. This cover is I had a lot of spare albums from yuqi's internal and btob for use outside, so I copied it and made this little collage, which I think is cute. So here we go. Move that a bit. Yeah, okay. So we start off with day6. Technically btob are a senior group, but I've been into day6 a lot longer than I've been into btob, so yuqi is at the front of the binder, and I have a lot more stuff for him as well than I do for minhyuk. So I have a couple of full group stuff for both of these groups, even though I don't consider the groups all groups. So here we've got two group PCs that came in the Entropy albums, and then these two are from the sub-unit Even of Day, with yuqi, Dawn, and One Pill. And this is from Glue On, and this is from Right Through Me. And these are film strips. As you can see, I've done the thing where I cut up the bottom of a pocket again to make them fit. And these also came from the Right Through Me albums, as I think they were pre-order benefits. So yeah. And then this is my one full group set that I collect for them. These are just the short version from Suit Me. I think they're hilarious. And I actually pulled this one, I need to put a star on it, and I'm still missing sunghoon. And then I can go ahead and make little fillers for this page. I love this set, I think it's super cute. Then we move on to possibly my favorite thing on this binder, which is yuqi's Youngwon itinerary photo books. So in case you don't know, yuqi has a series of covers that he uploads on YouTube, and every season has a slightly different theme. So season 1, these actually are from season 2, but season 1 was during their Europe tour, right before COVID, which I actually saw them. I saw them in London, which is so blessed. Funny good to see them at that time. Anyway, so yeah, every city that they would go to for the tour, he would just go outside and film a cover of a song. And yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And then they did still a photo book for that. Then season 2, it was a metro tour, as you can see. So he would just go to different stops of the metro in Seoul. And these are little stickers that came in this set, so let's put them in here. These postcards came in an accordion, and they're for different locations that his cover was filmed. That's the London one. London Eye. So there we go. This was the little folder that they came in that is cut up and put here. And this is the accordion from the second book. And again, it's photos either of him, of like the scenery where they filmed the covers, and they're super beautiful. So that's where they end. And here I have his first two album inclusion photocard type things. They're Polaroids technically, but they're from Sunrise. And then in here I have his Moonrise. These were technically, so these were the album inclusions that have, I don't know if you can call them PCs, but yeah. It's 3 bookmarks. I have a third one on the way. It's been on the way for a long time. I hope it's not lost. And I just round off this page with a few more bookmarks. This was an inclusion from the second Youngwon itinerary. This was a bookmark. They just love doing bookmarks, but I don't really collect them thoroughly. This one came from Entropy. The book was Entropy, and this one came from the Book of Us Gravity, I believe. Does not say, but I think it was Gravity. So anyway, this is Shoot Me. I'm missing 2 pieces for this set. Then move on to Remember Us. And then in this page, I have the Book of Us Gravity and the Book of Us Entropy. And I have this little unit with Dawn. Dawn is my bias wrecker. Technically, he was my bias until I saw them live. And then, anyway. These ones are from the Book of Us Glue On, which was a subunit. It was an Even of Day released, but it is technically a part of the Book of Us. So I also have his 2 the Book of Us Demon pieces here, which was a full group comeback. So, okay, to go through these pages, these 4 weird shape ones are the album inclusions. These 2 are POBs, I believe. I think they were the JYP unit POBs. This one is with Drama Holo POB, and these 2 are his the Demon album pieces. There we go. And then this is from Right Through Me. Again, there's the 2 versions, I'm just missing one. This is a with Drama Holo PC. This is Right Through Me. Again, I'm missing just one PC. And this is a Messima Holo POB. And then this is one of his inclusions from Right Through Me. I just thought it was beautiful. I don't do a lot of his larger inclusions, but this one I really wanted to get. It's like a mini poster / postcard. And then we got the Eternal. It's got 2 versions of photocards here. And this is one of his round of MMT POBs. And in here, I'd love to get 2 of his holo with drama ones because they're so beautiful, but they go for kind of a lot at the moment, so I'm just holding out on that one. These are the 2 standees that came with the Eternal, and these are film strips that also were period benefits for the Eternal, and I put them here, and I don't know what's gonna go here, but you can see minhyuk peeking through, so there's that. So these are the clear, I don't even know, clear cards. Let's go with clear cards. And the postcards. So this is the awake version and the silent version of btob for you outside, and we start off with btob for you 2 full group sets, or unit, I suppose. So I've got the album version pieces of the awake version, and these are Dear News round 3. Yeah, so got Kwon, Minhyuk, Sunghoon, and Minhyuk. Go. And then this is where the crimes started happening because I really like minhyuk. So I'm trying to complete his album PCs. So what I have so far, and as you can see, I have a lot on the way. I'm almost done, actually. I'm just missing 2. So this is Press Play, this is Thriller, and I have a bunch more on the way, but the ones I have are here, and then also this is one of his Japan ones, but I pulled it randomly, so this is his love one. And to explain, I'm doing these in chronological order, but I'm also putting them by like orientation. So the 9 pocket is for the vertical ones, then I have an 8 pocket for the horizontal ones. So again, in chronological order, so they're kind of mixed, but it works because I just want them to be displayed in a way where you can actually see the image properly. But for this page, we've got Move, Brother Act, and Our Moment. And again, as you can see, I'm only missing his other Move one to be complete. So yeah, and then I decided that starting from inside, I will be doing a 9 pocket page of the album PCs plus any POBs to like fill out the page. So these are his inside ones. We got 2 of them album PCs, and I have 2 more on the way, and then 2 extra POBs. This is inside. So we got Mexstar round 1, K-Town for You round 1, and this is one of his album ones, the other awake version one, with the other one being at the full group set at the front. And this is Mexstar round 2, K-Town for You round 2, with Drama, MMT, and then his 2 album ones from the silent version. And then we move on to Be Together, their latest released as a group. So we got his 2 album PCs, and again, I'm trying to start filling out a 9 pocket page slowly for that. And then here's a 6 pocket where I think I'm just gonna put a couple bookmarks as well, because I have quite a few. And this is one of his album PCs that does not fit a 9 pocket, annoyingly, so it's here now, and this is his film PC. So that's that. And then I do have all of his AutoZone ones. I just got them in the mail, but I haven't like stored them yet, so that's that. And yeah, then obviously I'm gonna be getting about like 30 PCs for Boom, which is not even an exaggeration, but that's for a different time. So yes, so I will now go through my TXT binders. There's 4 of them, 1 A5 binder, and then 3 bigger binders. So yeah, it's getting a little bit darker, so I wonder if it might be worth turning on the lights. We'll see. If the glare is too bad, then I will just turn it off again, but the shadow is very annoying for sure. So okay, so this is my Huening binder. It has, as you can see here on the cover, I just printed out. I want to have a new one because I actually posted a selfie together, but it's a hueningkai of TXT, and then hueningkai from Kepler. This is my Kepler bias, and I decided to put them in this little mini binder together, which I thought was very cute. Hueningkai is kind of like, I don't know, I was gonna say my third bias in TXT, but that's probably not true because it's kind of hard to pick. They are my old rules. So yes, in any case, in here I collect all of his album photocards, 9 pocket size items, and they go in this binder, and anything that isn't already in the 5 set, as you will see later, is in this binder. So yes, so we start off with the Dream Chapter Magic, and this is his Arcadia version ID. This is Blue R AR version, Blue R ER. That's probably not VR. VR version. And this is a tag that came from a little Malang plushie that was kind of like, that represents him, because I got that. So if you don't know, Hueningkai collects plushies and he likes Malang, and the creator of Malang made a TXT Malang plushie line with represented animals. So this one is dressed as a penguin, and I put that here because I think it's like a kind of big Hueningkai moment, honestly. So then move on to Freeze. So for Freeze, I have his boy version and his U version, and this is one of his lucky draws. I forget which one. And then his neighbor holo PC. So it's here. So for these pages, I do 1 page per comeback, and then I just fill it up with BOBs or lucky draws, whatever I end up getting from goes, or whatever extra kind of catches my eye. And then this is Fight or Escape, the pack. So this is the Fight version, the Fight Together version. And this is the Easy You round 2 one, fun sign, I suppose. And then this is his Interpark one, which I got from the Goa joint. And then here we have byehyih's debut. So these are 4 PCs from Kepler's First Impact. So for byehyih, because normally they have more album PCs on TXT do, I believe Kepler had 6 for this release, so I only did 4 just to fill out this page, so I don't collect her fully. But I do want to keep some of her stuff here because I do really love her, and I really, really like Kepler's music, honestly. But yes. So this is from the newest release, Thursday's Child, minus 2 Thursday's Child. So we got the end version, and then this is his Weaver's Global BOB. This is hollow, you can see. And then here I have his Polaroids, oh my god, lenticulars. And these are his 2 stickers that came in his tier version of the album, which are basically member jewel cases, kind of. And then I'm missing his other 2 Polaroids. Oh my god, these other 2 lenticulars. Oh my god. And then in here I have claimed 2 by his PCs from their comeback, and yeah, they're gonna go here once I have them. So yes. Okay, so next up we're gonna get into the kind of bulk of my TXT collection. So I have 2 to 5 binders. I keep TXT in these pink binders. And here on the cover I have, this is a postcard that came in the second R photo book. And this is a Weaver's Japan POB for Blue R. And then on the back, I just have this postcard that came with, if you bought the first round of lucky draws for Freeze, I think it was like if you bought a set, then you could get one of these postcards. I think that's how it worked. But yes. So here in the first page, so I have to say this is my 05 album binder, but here we're starting off with something that is not album related mostly, but these are the PCs that came in the pop-up picture book that they did, the illustrated book. I guess there's a glare, but I think it would be too dark otherwise, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that. But yeah, so here we have Hueningkai, Yeonjun, and Subin. And then this is a postcard that came in the Eternity albums, but it's of a similar art style, so I put it here with them. And then this is the postcard that came in the actual storybook, and these are the PCs of Beomkwan and Taehyun. So to clarify, because as you can see, maybe you've noticed things are a bit out of its order here. So whenever the sets that I need to split into 2 pages because they fit in like any kind of 4-pocket configuration, I store Yeonjun, Subin, and Hueningkai on the first page, and then Taehyun and Beomgyu on the second page. And that is because Taehyun and Beomgyu are my bias line, Taehyun is my ult. Beomgyu is my bias record, and I do collect Taehyun fully and Beomgyu a little bit more extensively than the rest of the members. So I like to keep them in 1 page. So yeah, and then we start with the albums. So for the Dream chapter, let's see if I can zoom out a bit. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so for the Dream chapter, I collected 45 almost fully for all the albums, and then moving on from Blue Arbor, they started doing more versions of the albums. I kind of cut back and started collecting fewer sets. So this is their debut album, Dream Chapter Star. And as you can see, I just make little aesthetic fillers for them as well. Sorry, these are the DU PCs, so the TXT Universe, Extended Universe PCs that they include in all of their albums pretty much. Yeah, and these are the like normal version ones. As you can see, I pull Subin. I pull Subin a lot. It's just a thing. But yeah, so this is the Dream Chapter Magic, and these are the DU ones. This is the only Taehyun pull that I currently own. I've pulled him like 3 times. He hates me. I pulled 3 times. This was the first album I ever bought. I pulled him. He wasn't my bias yet, and that is why I believe he does not show up since then, because I did not appreciate my first pull, you know? So this is, I only did 1 set of these IDs because I don't like a lot of them. So this is the Sanctuary version of the IDs from Magic, and then move on to the Dream Chapter Eternity. So these are the TE photo cards again. These are transparent, so I've put color paper behind them, like I always do transparent PCs. And then these are this is the starboard version, and this is the port version. And then we move on to Minnesota 1 Blue Hour. So for Blue Hour, I did only 1 set of PCs. And I put them on a page like that. It's been Yeonjun, Beomgyu, Taehyun, and Hueningkai, and that is because I like to put them in such a way where my bias ends up in the middle, my bias being Taehyun. So that's that. And then I just really like these postcards. I know they're weird size. I store them in this cut up 2 pockets. So yes, I collected the R version for this as well, because the R version is literally probably my favorite concept I've ever done. It's just top tier. It's incredible. And these are the VR version, which I didn't collect the photo cards for because they're just these little weird transparent IDs, and this concept is so beautiful as well. Like, look at Beomgyu, are you kidding me? And unfortunately they didn't have proper photo cards for it, which is so sad, so I decided to do the postcards instead. Okay, and then we move on to oh my god, the case chapter Freeze. So these are the OS cards, and now the 2U cards are called OS cards, but they're pretty much the same. They're part of their extended universe, so this is 5 for them. And then this is the world version. This one is the album selfies, plus this was a POB for Weverse Japan, and this was the target PC that was included in the albums with this release. And then these are the Weverse Global POBs, and they also did. There's a massive postcard for this album, so I collected 35 for the world version as well. Oh, okay, thank you, Taehyun and Hueningkai. And then for these, I started doing these merch postcards, and I put them here. Technically, they're not album inclusions, but they do have the concept of the album, so I put them here with them. So I got Subin and Yeonjun, and then Taehyun and Hueningkai, and I put Beomgyu in the group here because they have the vertical orientation and the got here. And then from here, I haven't finished making fillers for them, so they look a little bit rough, but that's fine. So these are the RS cards for the KS Chapter Fighter Escape, which was the repack that they did. And then this is one of the 85 sets, so this is the normal version of the albums, which is Escape. I pulled Taehyun. This is not the one I pulled, but the star goes here because it's monumental. Honestly, when does that happen to me? And this is Escape Together, the Harley Quinn concept, absolutely iconic. So of course I had to do a 5 for that. These are AR cards for the Escape version as well. I find them kind of funny and cute, and I wanted 35, so I did. They look very, very nice. Monopoly money. And then I did Odify for the fight version postcards, so I could have some variety with the concepts and not everything was a skate concept. So yes, beautiful. And then they did again the merged set of postcards, and here, as I mentioned before, I put them in this order. So you have Subin, Yeonjun, and Hueningkai on the first page, and then Bongyu and Taehyun on the second page. And then now move on to the latest release, Thursday's Child, which I'm still in the process of collecting, so I haven't finished it. But here we have OT5 minus Yeonjun. He'll come home, do not worry. We have OT5 for the mess version. And this is, I believe it's the M2U round 1 group lucky draw, and they give those out. I think if you bought a set from the store, maybe. I'm always a bit hazy on how you get group things for lucky draws, but let's go with that for now. And then in here I have On the Way, Whoever's Japan hard colors that I want to do the 5 for, and then here I'm gonna do Subin and Yeonjun for the lenticulars. And these are album postcards, so thank God these are normal size postcards. So I'm doing the mess version for them. So this is Subin, Yeonjun, I'm missing Hueningkai, and then I have Bongyu and Taehyun. And then these are the dear version photocards, so I have the full group, and I collected all the albums as well. And then these are the postcards that gave me these as well. And then here I have put the lyric postcards that gave me the albums together with the envelopes, because I thought they were super cute. So that's that. And then move on to the tiny section that is Japanese releases. So for Japanese releases, I don't strictly collect 1 out of 5 set per era. I will collect 1 out of 5 set if it's basically not very difficult to collect, and also if I really like the concepts. So I'm gonna start doing that from Still Dreaming onwards. So I only have 2 comebacks in here, and this is the standard edition of photocards from the Still Dreaming era. Look how beautiful they are. I love concept pieces when they look like that. It's just, yeah, I love the set. It's actually one of my favorite 5 sets. And then they also did merged postcards for these ones. So this is the other Still Dreaming concept, really, really pretty, and the group. And then in here, these are H&V postcards that you got, I believe, as pre-order benefits if you ordered from H&V. So this is the Still Dreaming one, and this is the Chaotic Wonderland one. Super cute. And for Chaotic Wonderland, I didn't do any pieces for the OT5 set, but I saw these stickers. So normally I don't actually collect stickers for anyone, but I decided to get this because we didn't get any concept pieces of these, and I think the concept was like really beautiful, so I wanted to have these. So I got the sticker set and put the shiny paper on the back. And that's it for my OT5 album collection. Okay, moving on, this is my OT5 non-album binder. And here on the cover, I have their unit 6 cut photos from the deco kit. So you have Subin and Yeonjun, Subin and Hueningkai, Yeonjun and Bongyu, and Taehyun and Hueningkai, and then the full group. And then this little photo picking through was a pre-order benefit that you got for the 3rd hour photo book. So these are all just here in the cover. And then at the back, I have this postcard that gave me the first memories. And this is a Japan fan club photo card that I think came with their magazine that they do based on it, but I'm not like 100% sure. Japan stuff is sometimes difficult to figure out, but I know it was something. Well, it says Happy Summer, so you know. Okay, so this one that like it's bending, so I need to put somewhere else, but in any case, first up we have from their Shine Together Fun Live DVD. This is a postcard that was sort of, what was it? It was a pre-order benefit from Weavers, if you got it, and it has some other details at the back, which I think might be why it's bending, but yes. So in here I have things stored in order of size and in order of release. So I started with postcards because I really love the a.c.e. postcards, and then move on to 9-pocket items, and then move on to 8-pocket items, which makes sense in my brain, so it's fine. So first up is the postcard set. You got this OT5 postcard set in the first hour for the book. So again, we got Subin, Yeonjun and Hueningkai on the first page, and then Taehyun and Bongyu on the second page. I like even messed up this age order here, but I don't know, I like how those look like that. These are from the New Year's Eve live concert they did last year, which again, this is one of my favorite photo shoots I've ever done. It's so cute, and everyone had their blue hair, which is big hair, Anyway, so you got Subin, Hyunjin, and Hueningkai. Sometimes, I don't think I specified my other binders, but I guess I'll do now, better late than never. Sometimes if postcards are too tall, I put them into pocket pages like that, and they don't really tend to move around a lot, so it's not really an issue. And then, you know, I could do this instead of like having Hueningkai on one side and then having like an awkward gap there. And then that also meant that I could orient the group postcard in the correct way. So then they have Byeongkwan and Taehyun and the group. So cute. So these are the little wishes postcards, again, usual order, and this came in a postcard set, and they were part of the merch, and this was just like came in the set as well. These are the inclusions from this year's Season's Greetings 2022. So every member had a garland and a postcard, so I put them like that together on a page. So you got Subin, Hyunjin, Byeongkwan, and Taehyun, and then Hueningkai, and over here I put the digital code that you can use to watch the content. And then move on to 9 pocket items. So this is the odd 5 set that came in last year's Season's Greetings, so 2021. There was another odd 5 set that came in the first Season's Greetings, but I don't actually have that because I didn't buy the Season's Greetings at the time. So I bought it later on for cheaper without inclusions because it was expensive to get since it's an old release, but yes. So then this is an odd 5 set that came in the Shine Together DVD. It's really beautiful, made the mirror stage. And then these are 2 sets that came in the 3rd hour photo book. So we have the selfies that were part of the 3rd hour photo book, and then the unit PCs were part of a Naughty 5 set that was part of the extended edition of the 3rd hour photo book, and I have 4 of them stored here. So I have Subin and Yeonjun, Hyunjin and Byeongkwan, Subin and Hueningkai, and Taehyun and Hueningkai. And there's another one with Taehyun and Byeongkwan, but because they have their own section in my baseline binder, when they have unit pieces together, I tend to store them in that binder instead. And also that meant that I could just make a 9 pocket with these 2 sets, so that's amazing. I haven't made fillers for this yet, but these are the Polaroids. They came with the second memories DVD and also the digital code, and they all came in like a frame so you could pop them out. And they're from the World Concept from Freeze, and then you can see that I completely destroyed Subin there as I was popping him out, but it's fine. These are the photo cards that came in the second membership kit, and this is my membership card right here, and these are from the 3rd membership. So this had 2 sets, and I haven't made fillers for this yet, but I need to, and this is my membership card as well. So there we go. And then this year's membership also came with these postcards. So I'm gonna store them the usual way, like that, and Hueningkai and the group. And then here move on to the deco kit. They also did this here. So they had this weird awkward size pieces, so I stored them like that in these 2 pockets vertically. So we have Subin, Yeonjun, Byeongkwan, Taehyun, and then Hueningkai. And then in here there's the rest of the inclusions. So again, I did the thing where I cut up the bottom of a pocket so I could store these film strips, so, or photocard photos rather. So I got Subin's photocard photo and his Polaroid, one of his 2 Polaroids anyway. And then Yeonjun's Polaroid photocard photo, Hueningkai Polaroid photocard photo. The backings of these are from the deco like notebook they had that you could cut up to journal with or whatever. So I cut it up and made backings for these. I think are super cute. And then we have Byeongkwan photocard photo and Polaroid, and Taehyun photocard photo and Polaroid. And then here in the middle I start everyone's stickers with their IDs. So you have Spin, Yeonjun, and Hueningkai. And yeah, I put more paper backings from the deco kit as well. And then in here I have a full set of the Polaroids, and again the units are actually exactly the same. So again, I did the thing where Taehyun and Byeongkwan have their own unit Polaroid, but I have that stored in their own binder. So here that makes out a perfect 9 pocket page with these color border Polaroids and their units. And then I'm losing my voice literally. And then this is the selfie PC set that came in the deco kit, and then byeongkwan and taehyun's IDs and stickers, and then I made these 2 fillers from the deco kit notebook. And then these are the mini pieces that came in their light stick. This is a set of mini pieces that came in the there was a bag that you could buy for their second Fun Life signed by Together, so it came with a 95 set, and I kept all 5. And then this is just a random set from their Boy online concert that they did mini pieces for. So sometimes I'll do 2 mini pieces like a set. So as you can see, they all had the same bows in their ones. So I decided to collect the other 5 set that all looks the same. And I think from what I've seen in the, I don't have mine in yet, but what I've seen on templates, they are all having a similar pose of sitting down for the Lovesick tour pieces. So that's very exciting, so they can do another set like that, because I really love this. I think it's super cute. So yeah, and then these are the concept pieces that came in the little wishes, and in another box of the little wishes you could also get a ribbon to pack as gifts, I imagine, and they have everyone's names. So I got up their names to put here because I didn't know how else to incorporate in my binder. And this was another thing that was included in the box, and it was like an ornament, which is a tiny little PC that I just put here as a group PC. And then here at the back we have their entire postcard book from Little Wishes just cut up. So let's start with the cover and the group, and then Subin, 3 postcards, Yeonjun, and then move on to Byeongkwan, then Taehyun, and then Hueningkai. And these are so pretty. There we go. And we're done. And last but certainly not least, this is my Biasline binder slash Taehyun binder. So Taehyun I would consider my old vaults. I collect him fully, which means that I want to collect every single thing that is out there with his face on it. So I have a pretty extensive Taehyun collection at the moment, if I may say so myself. So yeah, oh, let me start with this actually, I forgot. So here on the cover I have this poster, the unit poster that came in the Escape Together jewel case of their package that they did. So this was a random inclusion. Then here on the side I have these freebies that someone sent me that I think is just so cute. They're from that like corporate to do episode. And then here at the back, I'm sure this binder has been through a lot, but here at the back I have this really beautiful fan art of Taehyun in the Eternally, yes, in the Eternally MV, and I'm gonna link the artist in the description. They're incredible. They also run goes like a gem for the day6 community. Let's just say that, the mall community I should say. But yes, and then here I have Byeongkwan's Eternity, no sorry, I wish. I have Byeongkwan's Freeze uniform PC that I just pulled, and I don't know what to do with because I don't want to collect mini PC things for him, so it just lives here now. So to get into it properly, the first thing that you see here is this is a lucky draw from Eternity. I couldn't tell you which store it's from. I'm a bit confused on that, but I actually want to ask some like more experienced collectors than myself, because I would like to know. And this is the 6th card, I suppose, photo that gave me the debut kit of the 2 of them. So I have this here as an opening page, and then here I have the other 2 postcards from Blue R, so the AR version, so Taehyun and Byeongkwan. And then what I do here is for like every era, well this one is technically combining 2 eras, I just do a 9-pocket page where I store the PCs that I don't have in 95 sets, and then I normally have a unit in the middle. They do have quite a few unit pieces together, so that's quite nice. So yeah, to start off, these are their magic PCs, so the Arcadia version from Byeongkwan and Taehyun, and these are the Blue R PCs. So this is the VR version and this is the AR version. These are the 2 PCs that came in the 2021 seasons, no? 2020, sorry, in the 2020 seasons greetings. And I only have those 2 because as I said I didn't collect 5 for that. And then this is the random inclusion unit PC that came in the 2nd art photo book. Then moving on to freeze, these are their boy postcards and the U postcards. And then these are so this is their freeze page, and here we have the boy version selfies and the U version selfies, and these are usually around 3 fan sign PCs that I collected for both of them. And these are the first round of lucky draws for Soundwave, I believe. So yeah, I have both of them for that as well. So sometimes I get extra things for Bongi as well to like fill out the page. Because for Taehyun I will get everything anyway, so it's just kind of like figuring out where to store his PCs. And then this is the selfie PC that came in the 5 set in the 3rd hour extended edition photo book. These are receipts that you got if you bought the lucky draws during the freeze era. You got receipts with little messages and like signatures, and I just ended up with these 3, so I just figured I'd store them here as well. That's quite cute. Then moving on to Fight or Escape, these are the Escape version postcards. And then this is their page of PCs. So we got the Fight Together version and the Fight version. And then these are the Aladdin Pre-Auto Benefit that are hollow and beautiful. And then here in the middle, it's a little bit confusing, but it's fine. So they had a unit PC for the Chaotic Wonderland, which is a Japanese release, which is kind of like adjacent to the Chaos Chapter era. So I felt like it could go here basically. And normally I don't collect byeongkwan for extra Japanese stuff, but I did this one time. So this is the limited B version photocard. And these 2 are from UMS. So Taehyun and byeongkwan again, and they're the corresponding outfits. And then these are the standees from the Fight version, and these are these from the Escape version. These are the random message jewel case covers you could get in the Escape version. So we have byeongkwan, Escape Together and Fight Together, and Taehyun Fight Together and Escape Together. Here. And then I don't know what to put here, but these are their AR cards from the Fight version. And here is a mystery, but yes. And then this is... Oh. Okay, this is still a work in progress, so this is going to be the Miniso 2 page. So far I have Taehyun's End version and Hate version, byeongkwan's Hate version, and then we were global POBs. Here in the middle is a Deco Kit unit Polaroid that they had. And my plan is to get, Yuzu is probably going to be doing Polaroids, so I'm probably going to put those here, so that's for the future. And then I have their lenticulars already done, so byeongkwan Taehyun. Let me go through the versions. So it's Hate and Mess for them. And then I have their the postcards that I didn't do the 5 for. So I have byeongkwan and byeongkwan Hate, Taehyun Hate, and Taehyun End. And that is it for the baseline portion of the binder. Now we'll move on to Taehyun's portion of the binder. So this is a little fan sign page that I got, which is from their debut album, as you can see. The person has blacked out their name, it's totally fine. And I just use it here as a divider into Taehyun's section of the binder. So we start off with his broadcast PCs. So these are from Angel and Devil. So Angel version and Devil version. And then we move on to Crown, which obviously technically came before Magic, but it just worked out better this way. So we got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. And then move on to Blue Hour, Freeze, and Fight or Escape. So these are the ones that are like the regular size broadcast pieces they've been doing. Then I start off my album collection with, or like the era collection I suppose, with Japanese stuff. So here I have the Tara Records Flyer, so Magic Hour, Drama, Still Dreaming, and Chaotic Wonderland. And then this is the page for the first releases. So we got Magic Hour, this is the Weeply Pre-Order Benefit, and this is his PC. And then this is Drama, so we got his like normal PC and his Wawa PC. Sorry, his UMS PC, I believe, but yes, anyway. And then this is Still Dreaming, so this is the other 3 PCs. And so we got UMS, HMV, and Reverse Japan. And then in this page, I have his 2 Tar Records Lucky Draws. And there's 2 more. There's 2 more from Omikuchi. They're also postcard size, and I have one of them here, but I haven't put it away, and the other one is on the way. So that's where this page is gonna be filling up with. And these still need to figure out a new place to store them, but basically these are from the first 2 releases, so Magic Hour and Drama. And it used to be that UMS, if you order from, so Universal Music Store, if you order from them, you would get a notified set of these tiny little postcards. But then I did it for the first two releases, so I only have these two. And yeah, they're a little bit awkward to store basically, but I'm still thankful to have them. So moving on to Chaotic Wonderland. So in order we have UMS Lucky Draw, Weaver's PC, Limited A, Standard Edition, Limited B, Standard, Weaver's Lucky Draw, and then Tower Records Lucky Draw, and HMV Lucky Draw. Hopefully I got those right. Then we move on to his Korean releases. So first of all, this is a frame that was part of the merch that they released for the Dreams of Their Magic album. So I remember got a frame that had a PC and these two postcards with little frames to put them in. So these are the two postcards that came with the frame. And then you see the PC further down in the binder. And this is his Eternity uniform PC that you got if you bought kind of like the clothing line merch they released for Eternity. So it's that. And then we started with Eternity. So we got his 3 Messes Lucky Draws. These are transparent. This is his Yeezy UPC, and then these are his 2 other Lucky Draws. I couldn't tell you the stores. I think they were basically the same Lucky Draws between the different stores. I don't know if it's only one store. I'm a little bit hazy on that, but yeah, I hopefully will know by the time I do a flip through again. Okay. And then move on to Blue Hour. These are all POBs. So we got Yeezy Round 1, Yeezy Round 2, Weaver's Round 1, which is also clear, and Weaver's Round 2, and then Yeezy Round 3, and this is Massimo. And then for Lucky Draws, I'm not complete, but so far I have Round 1 M2U, and this is also Round 1 M2U, and then Round 2 Soundwave, also Round 2 Soundwave, and then Round 2 M2U and Round 1 Soundwave. So I'm missing 3 at the moment. And the Soundwave ones are the ones that have the drawing at the back. And then move on to Freeze. So for Freeze, we have Yeezy Round 1, Round 2 Lucky Draw from M2U, and then Round 2 Power Station, Round 2 Soundwave, Yes24 POB, and Apple Music POB. And then Shopee, Never Stopping Live. This was a UMS and Weaver's Japan, I believe. No, sorry, just UMS Lucky Draw event from Japan, and these are quite rare, so there's another one that I'm missing, but yes. And then Lazada, Yeezy Round 2, right? Yes, Yeezy Round 2, and then these 2 Lucky Draws are Power Station and M2U. Moving on to Fighter Escape. This was a bundling PC that you got if you got from Weaver's Japan and also from UMS. So if you got a set of both the Fighter Skate albums and the Freeze albums together, you got these PCs. So these are the bundling PCs they're called. So this is, as I said, Weaver's, and this is UMS. And then we got his Lucky Draws, Power Station, M2U, and Soundwave, I believe. And then this is his Lazada PC, and this is his Interprop PC. And then we've got Music Korea, which is transparent, Yeezy Round 2, Weaver's Global, Weaver's Japan, Yeezy Round 1, Apple Music, and hanbin site. Music Korea also came with this sticker at the back, so I just put it as a backing for the clear PC. Then move on to Thursday's Child, which I'm not done collecting yet, so these are not sorted in any type of way. I'm just putting them in as I get them, basically. So this is his Target exclusive PC. This is Never Shopping Live for the photobook version, and this is Never Shopping Live for the tier version. This is Aladdin, Music Plant, Sinara, and this is his Round 1 Lucky Draws, so Soundwave, M2U, Power Station. And then I have lots more things on the way, as you can see. And then move on to other inclusions. So this line here is from Memories, so this is Memories, the first story, so his first Memories, DVD PC from last year, and then these are from this year, so this is the digital code, second Memories PC, and the DVD one. And then this is his random inclusion Clear ID from the first Season's Greetings of 2020, and this is the random PC from Season's Greetings 2022. This is actually double-sided, and then this is from the Deca Kit. That's the other side of it. So cute. And then here we have another sort of like random things, but it's a very exciting page. So these are 2 card tickets So this is the Fest exhibition one, and this is the hanbin side one that actually also has my name at the back. And these are his Japan fan club PC. So this is the first renewal benefit. This is a questionnaire that I think it came out last summer, and then this was the second renewal benefit. And then this is one of his cat and dog broadcast PCs. So this is the cat version, and this is his broadcast PC from Thursday's Child. So I'm actually up to, no, I'm not up to date. I'm missing one cat and dog broadcast PC, but yes. And then here we have a film strip again from Little Wishes, or like photocard photo. This was his like random like wallet PC that you could get in a Note 5 set for a wallet. This was his ID-ish photo that came with a lanyard from this year's Dream Week merch, so it was the more production week. This is this frame from the Dream Chapter Magic merch that I mentioned earlier. They came with the 2 postcards, so this was the PC that came with them. This was the card ticket that you could get in Note 5 set if you bought a ticket to watch last year's Fan Live Signed by Together online. Yes, and this was last year's Dream Week merch, so it was the Moa Campus ID, and it came with a bomber jacket, a jacket of some sort, yeah. And this is the Well PC that was released with the Signed by Together DVD. So very random page, but yes. And this is a whole page of the first year of the collab they did with Forel, I think it's called, which is a makeup brand. And so I think the rounds are as follow, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think this is round 1, round 2, this was a pop-up store, and then round 3 and round 4. But I could just be very wrong. So or no, sorry, round 3 and round 4. It's fine. We tried, that's what matters. And then these are the second year ones that they just released. So there is adorable photos. And then this is the accordion. That was the random inclusion of the 3rd hour photo book. Oh no, the sun is coming out. This is terrible. I need to finish this quickly, but we don't have a lot to go. So, okay, so yes, I cut it up and I put it here. This is the little holder it came in, so I cut that up as well. So here we go. This is where things get messy with the postcards. I need to rearrange this section. So this came in Note 5 set with a frame for the drama merch, for the Japanese album Drama. This was from Chaotic Wonderland. Again, it came in Note 5 set, but I only have taehyun. This was the part of the Dispatch exhibition, so this is 2 of his set, and this is the 3rd one. And these 2 were part of the hanbin side, like first year concept. And then these 2 floating around. This is Thursday's Child Music Korea, and this is Freeze Aladdin, and it's so beautiful. So yes, and then this is a very random 6 pocket that I have for his random 6 pocket inclusions. So this was his random inclusion in last year's Season's Greetings 2021, and this is his bookmark that was in the Fan Live DVD, signed by Together Fan Live. This is from a postcard book. We moved around a bit. This is from a postcard book from the second Fan Live, and this kind of like leads us into the merch portion of the binder. So this is his first Fan Live Dream by Together set. I cannot believe this is complete. I'm still I'm still in shock, but yes, it is done. And this is Shine by Together second Fan Live. Again, I mix Fan Lives and tours and concerts like I do with BTS and Tours and Masters. So yes, this was their first online concert, Act Boy. So this set had 10 PCs, but as you saw, I put one with the 5 set. So in here, I believe I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So yes, that's that. And these are the postcards that came in the postcard book. And this came in an accordion with a bag, I believe. This was this year's Fan Live Moa by Together, and I put everything together in this 6 pocket pages. And this was a selfie PC that came in at 5 set if you bought a set of all the pieces together. These were his postcards from the postcard book. This is his birthday merch. So this is a pop-up card that I just opened up and put in a page like that. This is his pack of pieces that came in a tin, set of 10. And yeah, and this was an inclusion from a bracelet that was also part of his birthday merch. And then this was an accordion that I again cut up and put here. And these are the random 8 pocket size items for taehyun. So we've got a this was a mini bag from Fun Life 2020. This is the bandana PC from Fun Life 2021. He has a hoodie one from this year's Fun Life that I have on the way. And then this was the PC that came in a set if you bought a set of PCs for the tour PCs from Act Boy. So this was an early 5 set, and this is the number 1 message PC that I just put them here. I figured they made sense, I don't know. This is the mini binder PC that was part of the Act Boy merch. This is the Mo production. This is part of the Mo production from this year, so these are completely unrelated, but it's fine. And this came in a 45 set of a pouch, a double pouch, yes. And then, oh god, and then this is the Freeze uniform PC that was so I have byeongkwan at the front of the binder. This was this came with a tote bag with the Thursday Style merch. These 2 are from hanbin side, and these 2 came from the Little Wishes merch box, or rather box, and we are done. Oh my god. And here I have a little 10 little slogan sticker. So I'm gonna leave it here because oh my god, yes, my brain has stopped working. I don't even know, I think this video is gonna be 2 hours long, so I don't even know if I'm gonna put it up in parts or not. I will see. If I don't, and you actually watch this like 2-hour movie, thank you. Bless you. And yeah, and oh my god, how am I gonna be doing this twice a year? This is insane. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go now and like have a nap. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.